So now it's about 12:30 in the morning down a residential street in Watertown. Everybody's sleeping, a sleepy neighborhood, and our officer sees two vehicles. The two brothers are in two different cars, including the car that was hijacked. He calls, notifies our station. We do all the proper procedure. Do not engage the car. Let's get you some more backup. And before the backup can even get there, the two cars stop. They jump out of the car and unload on our police officer.
When you say unload, what is that?
They both came out shooting.
Shooting what?
Shooting guns, handguns, and there was a long arm in the car, so we're not exactly sure. We're still piecing that together. But he's under direct fire, very close by. He has to jam it in reverse and try to get himself a little distance.
The younger brother?
Yeah, no, my police officer.
Oh, yeah.
So the two brothers are shooting at my first police officer that's responded, and now within seconds I have 2 or 3 other police officers that pull up. We had just finished shift, so 2 off-duty officers that were on their way home heard the call. So I have 6 police officers in this very tight area engaged in gunfight. We estimate there was over 200 shots fired over a 5 to 10 minute period.
So these two brothers, they had a lot of weapons. So
yes,
they were well armed.
Right,
and they had pipe bombs too.
Well, they had pipe bombs and explosive. During the exchange, all of a sudden something got thrown at my police officers, and we now find out it's exact bomb that was blew up at the marathon on Monday.
What do you mean, like in a pressure cooker?
Yeah, it was a pressure cooker. We find the pressure cooker embedded in a car down the street. So there's a major explosion during this gunfight of my officers, 6 of my officers that I'm extremely proud of, that heroic. I mean, how I'm not, my heart is out to the MIT officer and his family, but how the Watertown Police aren't attending a funeral of our own based on what happened on that street over that period of time is just talent, guts, and glory.
And there was some luck, too, that nobody was killed, none of your officers.
Right.
Yeah.
And so there was that major explosive. There was 2 other grenades that came in at our offices.
Were they hand grenades they were throwing?
They were lighting something and throwing them, and they were exploding. So we kind of call them hand grenades, but they're very rough devices. 2 other ones didn't explode, but our officers, they were nearby. We could explode at any other time. And now, so that's what my officers are down. At the same time, the whole greater Boston area is rushing to Watertown. They're on the radio saying Watertown is in deep trouble, shots fired.
This is shortly after midnight.
Yes, and so everybody's coming, and they were able to come to us, but the gunfight was over by the time people got, except for a couple of police officers from the transit.